everyone. This is Michelle Lachey. I just want to say thank you for coming back. Yay! If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys could have been in anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I really do appreciate that. Again, my name is Michelle Lachey, and I am your beauty BFF. I am here to give you tricks, tips, whatever it is that you need. Also other things. We're just gonna have fun here, okay? So today we are doing a super duper extra natural look. This is kind of like a no makeup look. Cute. Running to the mall, running to the store, going to work, or if you really want to try makeup but you don't want to look like you're wearing a whole lot of makeup. Scared of colors. We're gonna go back to some colors next time we do this. Okay, we're gonna go back to some colors, but this time I just want to do something kind of just, you know, non-colorful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Please hit like and subscribe and the notification bell so you can know when I pop up any other videos. I took all of the suggestions and comments from the previous video, and hopefully this video is better for you. Thank you for all of your constructive criticisms, and I appreciate you guys for embracing me. I am so grateful. Like, I feel like a superstar with as many subscribers I've like got literally like almost 30. Like, that's dope. That's dope. I've only been around for a couple days. So yeah, so that's it. That's all. Let's get this party started. I'm going to shut up so I can start talking again. I keep looking at the wrong places because I want to see me, because I feel like I'm so cute. Okay, enjoy, y'all. Look, I still got makeup on my hand, so you know I just did this. Okay, let's get this party started. Okay, so I am starting with the brows. Like I said previously, I always start with my brows. The brows frame the face. That's the ULTA Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. This time I'm using the color Espresso. I'm getting a little bit closer because I want you guys to see how I am outlining the brows. I want you to see that I am right on the outside of the hair. And sometimes it looks like I'm a little bit like right out of it, but I'm not out of the brow, I guess you can say. I have really, really light hairs there, so I'm kind of like as far out as that. So that's how your brow will appear thicker, because sometimes it really is thicker. It's just really sparse and faint. So I am just drawing little strokes in the front because it's kind of light there. Going to the other brow and doing the same thing. I chose the Espresso because it's more of a warmer brown, like a reddier brown. Still kind of dark. Just try something different. Sometimes I like to just do something different because why not, right? You're going to see a lot of just doing something just because in this video. So pre-warning. Okay, checking those brows. Now I am about to frame them out with my shape tape. That is a angle liner brush. It is with synthetic fibers. It is a dense brush, good for creams. I am going to try to name the brushes. I get my brushes from everywhere, different people. I don't have a certain brand like, oh, this is so brush. A lot of my brushes come from a company called Crown Brush. I like them. And BH Cosmetics, actually, too. I like their brushes as well. So as you can see, I did like I did previously. I've lined up under it, creating little dashes, so that way I'm not stressing myself out about making a straight line. And again, I didn't stress out about coloring in my brow because I know when I got to this process, it was going to clean up any mishaps or mistakes. I am pulling that shape tape down on my lid because I'm also using that as my eyeshadow primer. Also blending it out. Yep. Fix that other eye, girl. Yep, you ain't had enough on there. Blending it out to get rid of that harsh line. This actually, the color that I used was, oh shoot, I forgot. It was a little bit lighter than what I would normally use, but that's because I wanted my brows to kind of like really, really pop, because this is a natural no makeup look. So at the top, I'm using a darker color than what is on the bottom. I'm using the tan deep, so it's still light, but it's darker than the bottom, just because I don't want it to halo too much, and underneath can handle that extra glow for me. Whereas on top, as you can see how I'm doing the outlining the top, I'm making sure I am right up against that brow. Right up against that brow, so that way I can clean it off and make it look extra, extra, extra sharp. I lay the brush flat against my skin. So I am putting just a little bit of concealer under my eye, just to prime under there a little bit. Because today, this time, I knew what I was doing. I knew I was going to do a no makeup look. But I kind of didn't know what I was really going to use. I was using like a bit of everything. So anyway, moving on. So that I have in my hand is a Danessa Myricks waterproof cream palette. So I am just, what I'm trying to do is, because I really didn't want to apply blush, I am trying to do my little contour beforehand. So I took a dark cream, put it in the creases of my cheeks, because I only really kind of contoured just my cheeks, nothing else on my face. So I'm just kind of blending it in. I didn't really like the color, so I'm just like packing some more on. That brush that I'm using is called, y'all, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm putting it on my nose. Yeah, see, I was experimenting. This is when makeup gets fun. I'll tell you about the brush in a second. So I was putting a little bit around my nose, trying to contour around my nose just a little bit, just a little bit. I didn't want to do too much, just a little bit. So yeah. So while I put just that concealer over any little spots, and that is my Shape Tape in the deep. While I put that over my little spots, I will tell you about me and brushes. I am not one to really care about what a brush is. I look at the shape of it, and I look at what it is that I know it can do, and then that's what I know that's what I'm going to use it for. So I know if I want something that's very detailed, and I want something that's going to really like pack something in, blend it down really good or something like that, I look for something more dense. If I want something that has a lighter blending out, buffing out effect, I want to pick something that's looser. You know, that thing. So I'm going to really try my best to be more conscious about which brushes I'm using, what they are and what their purpose are, and then telling you about that. So we're going to go ahead and work on the eyes a little bit. I am back in that Jeffree Star Morphe palette, and I am picking up that color. I was supposed to know which one it was, and I didn't figure that out, but oh well. I'm starting in the crease. I will put it in the comments, though. I'll let you know in order what it is in the comments. Next time, I'll say it during the video. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting better. Work with me. So what I'm doing is I'm doing transitions. So the first color is what some people primarily call a transition color. It's called a transition color because it's supposed to make everything appear seamless. So that is like my base. So I am building upon that transition color with another darker color because, again, I have a hooded eye, so I have to build my crease. This is a no makeup look, so that right there is called a blending brush. And I'm taking that brush and I'm blending, baby. You gonna blend until you can't blend no more. Okay? Okay. Ain't that what the girls say? Is that late? Am I too late for that? Am I showing my age? Yes, a little bit. Anyway, keep it moving. So yes, I am looking and I am checking my brows and I am not happy with how things are looking. Oh, I know you done made it worse, girl. So I'm glad little things are happening. See, I was going to edit stuff like this out, but then I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I want to show you guys. So you see, I went back and I'm like, I wasn't happy. So I went back and I took a little bit of the concealer and then just kind of like reshaped it after I kind of messed up a little bit. See that? Just reshaping it and just using a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Yup. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Girl, you just be forgetting about people. Taking that finger and pushing it in. That way I don't mess up that shadow that I put in. So that way I'm blending it in by just pushing it in with skin on skin on skin. Just checking myself out. Making sure I'm okay. I was jamming. Something was playing in the background. So I'm using another darker color. I want to deepen that crease. I'm putting it just in my crease again. If you already have a deep set crease, you can skip this step because you don't really need to create depth. You can just stick with just doing a transition color and one more color, or you could just stick with like a nice neutral brown. And that's it. So as you can see, I just blended that darker color in just to create a little bit more depth, the illusion. So this is another way to make my eyes look bigger without the contrast of black liner. White eyeliner. You take that white eyeliner and put it in your watermark and you see how it makes the eyes appear slightly bigger. See that? See that? Get it, girl. Yes. Takes a while to get used to putting something in your watermark. That is an NYX white pencil. I just forgot to show you guys. I know. I be looking down. See that? Like, what are you looking at, girl? Ah, I was looking for a brush. That is my favorite angle liner brush. And I lose it sometimes. And I was excited to find it. As you can see, it's all jacked up. But anyway, I'm using that to do my liner. I wet the brush. It is a small travel size one. That's why I love it so much. So it's easy for me to use. So I'm just using that black liner, well, black shadow. I'm putting it just in the corners. Because remember, I put that white down because I wanted my eyes to appear bigger. So I don't want to close them with the black. I just want to make it appear that I have liner on by doing it just in the corner. And then I'm putting it on the top to make my lashes appear fuller as well. Now, I am taking the crease brush that I used to put in the darkest color and just doing it around the eyes just to give a buff. So it won't look so stark. Oh, I'm always forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Oh, I had to go get what you call that? That's setting powder. That is Ruby Kisses setting powder in Deep, I believe it is. But it's a beautiful, beautiful red hue. Oh, I'm going to do something else first. Yes. I'm applying. I didn't show y'all what I used. I just realized that. It's another selfish moment. Oh, well. So I have this really like old Anastasia contour palette. So I took the shimmer. I'm just looking at myself. It looks really ashy, but it's fine. It's gonna work itself out, I promise. Y'all don't be afraid of when it look crazy. Don't get defeated because there's a method to the madness. Just have to get there. So anyway, yeah. I am now putting on that Ruby Kisses, but before that I was putting on that highlighter from that Anastasia palette. Just a little bit. Just I know I don't normally wear highlighter. So it was kind of weird. But again, I was just trying things this day. Just having fun. That's what I love about makeup. Just do it. We can make it work. We're going to always make it work. So I'm putting a little pop of color in there on there because I just love that little extra pop in the corner of my eye. That is Tarte Liquid Seaglass, I think it's called. I will put it in the comments, the correct and proper product. So I put that in the corner. I don't even know if they still make that product or not. I am using, I won that in a competition, and I'm just starting to use it. Anyway, I am using again my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, making sure I get it from the bottom of the edges, pulling my lashes out. That technique like that, it pulls my lashes out and gives it a little curl. Making sure you do the bottom. Don't forget about the bottom lashes. They are important. That is one of my favorite blushes. That is a bareMinerals blush. It's called French Kiss. Look at that. You know I love it. If I know what the name is. Just putting a little bit on there. It gives such a pretty, like, I'm alive tint to anyone. Any complexion can use it. That's why I love it. Again, I'm taking that Ruby Kisses and just kind of throwing it all over. Making sure everything looks subtle. Now I'm going to do my lip. That is a Urban Decay Blackmail lipstick, and I am using it on. Get it together, girl. I am using a lip brush, and as you can see, I'm lining my lips. I wanted you guys to see it this time. I didn't forget. Yay! So anyway, I am lining my lips, just lining them, pulling it in, pulling it in, pulling it in. Pulling it in, shaping my lips. If you have a problem putting on lipstick, using a lip brush is good because, again, it's just like coloring. Okay, just pop a little gloss on, and I am going to get ready and show my final look. Okay. So as you can see, I changed the lip. I feel like this is better. The other one was a little bit too purpley for what I wanted today. So this is just a NYX liquid lingerie in Teddy, which is one of my favorite nudies. What's a nudie? One of my favorite nude lipsticks. And I also have an NYX clear gloss on top. You could just use any clear gloss. Something that's not too sticky or too runny would be nice. But this is the look. So I did not use foundation really this time, but this looks a little bit different because I used a setting powder that had more color in it. So I didn't have to use like warm color blushes because I really wanted it to look super duper muted. I used a lot of shadows to get this little bit of color, and I love it. I always love having my shadows look like not shadows. Anyway, I'm supposed to be saying goodbye. So I just want to say thank you for coming by again. Or if this is your first time, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned, and peace and blessings.